Hello everyone, Namaste, this is Shami Herons and welcome back to Your Wealth India. Today we are going to continue our discussion on stock market investment, and the topic for today is what is stock price. But before starting out today's video, I'd like to follow our usual ritual of starting it off with a finance joke. And I'm going to continue this until somebody starts some trend on Twitter like hashtag boycott finance jokes. So here it is, today's joke. Why is finance very particular about Raksha Bandhan? Because it does not want a crisis. So now let's start our today's video on what is the stock price. Well, in internet you might find millions of videos and posts that talks about things like fundamental analysis, technical analysis, moving averages and so on. However, one need to understand that all these things, they are just trying to help you to understand and predict one thing, which is stock price. Hence, it becomes very important and vital to understand what is stock price and what is its significance. Sadly, because of these millions and millions of posts on internet about the terms that I mentioned earlier, they kind of overshadow the posts that actually make you understand what is stock price, and hence this video is very important for every investor. Well, if you ask a layman what does a stock price mean or signify, well, the obvious answer to that would be, well, stock price kind of depicts the value of a company, isn't it? But is that true? Let's try to find it out with an example. So now let's try to look at the stock price of a company. For example, why not let's look at company called Bajaj Finance and let's see what is its share price. Yeah, so simple Google will tell you that the last traded price as on 26th August of Bajaj Finance was 7,074. Now let's look at another company. Well, what about Reliance Industries? Let us see what's the share price of Reliance Industries. So as per Google, the last traded price of Reliance Industries again on 26 August 3:30 p.m. was 2,623. So if we compare the share price of Bajaj Finance with that of Reliance Industry, we see that the share price of Bajaj Finance is almost like 2.7 times that of Reliance Industries. So does it mean that the value of the Bajaj Finance as a company is 2.7 times that of Reliance Industries? Well, absolutely not. So if share price is not the exact indicator of the value of a company, then what is it that actually depicts the value of a company? Well, the answer to that is market capitalization. Formula for calculating market capitalization of a company is market capitalization is equal to the share price into number of shares of the company. However, luckily for us, we can just Google market capitalization along with the name of the company and we can just find out their values. So when we Google the share price of Bajaj Finance, when we go scroll down a little bit down, you can see that they also show the market capitalization of that particular company. So in this case, the market cap is 4.26 lakh crores. And similarly for Reliance Industries, when we scroll down, we see that the market cap in this case is 17.73 lakh crores. So now when we compare the market capitalization values of these individual companies, we find that Bajaj Finance is not bigger than Reliance Industries, but it is kind of the other way. Reliance Industries is almost 4.15 times that of Bajaj Finance market cap value, which is kind of true. So now let us try to understand what is this market capitalization value of a company. So if I am an investor and I want to buy the entire company, the amount that I am willing to invest should be equal to the value of the company, right? And this value of the company would be equal to the future returns that I would be expecting from this company. So I think it would be safe to assume that the market capitalization or the value of a company is equal to the future profits that the company would be making. However, the actual process is quite complicated and it's not very definitive because there are a lot of subjectivities involved, and hence we have to make certain assumptions, and hence therefore different people come up with different values of market capitalization or estimation of stock price for the same company. However, just for the sake of understanding this topic, let us try to build a very basic and simple model and try to understand like how do we calculate this market capitalization value. Let us take example of Reliance Industries again. Now, if I want to calculate the current market cap and hence with that the stock price of Reliance Industry, I need to know two values. One, what is the current profit or the latest profit the company has made, and what is the growth in profit the company is expected in the years to come. To get the latest profit that the company has made, we will take the last financial year which ended on March 2022. We have that value and we will take that profit as the base. And for taking the value of the profit growth that the company would be expecting in future years, let us try to see the profits that the company has made in the last 10 years and take that value for the same. For this, we will go to a website called screener.com or screener.in apparently, and here we will search for the company. In this case, we are looking at Reliance Industries Limited. So, when we search for Reliance Industries Limited, it gives all sorts of information, but what we need is the profit that the company has been making in the last 10 years. So, we go to the profit and loss segment, and now when you scroll down you can see that there is a row called net profit, and we have data from March 2011 to March 2022. Yeah, so we will take these values and use these values in our model. Now, I have taken data of Reliance Industries, the profit that it has made over the last 10 years starting from 2013 to 2022. So, as you can see, the profit was 20,879 crores in 2013, and now it has increased to 60,705 crores in 2022. As you can see that the growth in profit of Reliance Industries is not uniform over the period of 10 years. So, we will try to calculate a constant growth rate based on this data. So, using this magic in Excel, we figured out that if we assume the profit in the first year as 20,879 crores and there was uniform profit growth rate, and the total profit that Reliance Industry makes in 10 years is again the same, which is 3,51,434 crores, then that particular constant profit growth rate comes to be as 11%. And now with these two values, that is the profit growth rate of 11% and the profit made in the last financial year, which is 2022, which is 60,705 crores, will start to calculate the market capitalization of Reliance Industries using our model. So, now what we will try to do is to calculate the profit Reliance Industries will make in the next 10 years. So, in 2022 it made profit of 60,705 crores, and with growth rate of 11%, the profit it is expected to make in 2023 will be 67,465 crores. So, similarly we can calculate the profit it's expected to make in year 2024, 25, 26 and up till 2032. And now when we add all these profits that Reliance Industries will make in the next 10 years, we arrive at a value of 11.4 lakh crore rupees. So, now from the model we have calculated that the actual market capitalization of Reliance Industries at the moment is 11.4 lakh crores. And if you do a simple Google, you will find out that the total number of shares of Reliance Industries is about 650 crores approximately. Now, we know that market capitalization is equal to share price into total shares. So, the share price would be market capitalization divided by total number of shares. So, in this case it would be 11.4 lakh crores by 650 crores, and we arrive at a value of 1747 rupees. So, now we see that with the model that we have built, the share price of Reliance Industries should be around 1750 rupees and the actual share price is somewhere around 2600 rupees plus. So we see that the share price of Reliance Industries is highly overvalued, and in coming years it's expected to go down and reach 1750 levels. However, I would like to tell my viewers that the calculation and the model that we used to arrive at this share price value of Reliance Industries is not very accurate. It's just a very simple calculation, and we took a lot of assumptions. We did not consider models like discounted cash flow. We did not consider the factors that would impact the profit growth rate in the coming years, and also we just took a period of 10 years, while you need to consider the profits that the company will make for infinite period of time to actually arrive at the correct share price of Reliance Industries. So this is was only for the education purpose, and this is not an accurate number. So to summarize this video, stock price is an indicative factor which kind of helps you to understand the value of a company, but it does not exactly depict the value of a company. The value of a company is actually depicted by another term called market capitalization, and market capitalization is arrived by multiplying the number of shares into total number of shares outstanding. And this market capitalization value, or the value of a company, is equal to the profits that the company would make or is expected to make in the future years to come. So this was today's video. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you find it really informative and educational, please do hit the like button, and in case you guys have made some more complex models that could actually give a more accurate information on what the share price of a company would be, and if you want to share that with us, please put that in the comment box. And to keep watching more videos from Your Wealth India, not only in stock market but also in other topics like personal finance, etc., please do subscribe to our channel. So until next time, goodbye and namaste.